Weekends are the key to being consistent for the long run, but it's actually probably the opposite of why you think they're key. See, what a lot of people will tell you is that, well, you're so structured on the week during the week, and then you just completely fall apart on the weekends. And it's because you don't have the right thought process. They like to say discipline. You're not disciplined enough. But here's the thing. If you're so dialed in during the week and during the weekends you're just completely not on track at all, you're focusing on you're making this too rigid and too restrictive during the week. What you need is something that you, for the most part, will be able to stick with most days, whether we're talking during the week, whether we're talking about weekends. And when I say for the most part, if you want to have a little bit of if you want to open things up a little bit, cut yourself a little bit of slack, whether it's over the course of the weekend or whether you have a day in the middle of the week that you like to do this, whatever works for you. Because being able to take your foot off the gas but continue to move forward is the part of consistency that most people aren't going to talk about, because the stuff most people want to talk about, one, because it's very it's very eye-catching on social media, is talking about being, being disciplined, being, really doing the things that nobody else will do, keep going, never slow down, right? But you have to, if you want to do this stuff long term, you have to be doing this in a way that is not going to burn you out, that is going to set you up to be successful. And that's only done from setting the stuff up to where you will actually want to do it 7 days a week. Again, and I say to some level, but instead of looking at it as it has to be this rigid and this absolute, loosen it up a little bit. If you're a little bit looser during the week with what you're doing right now, and then you will start to not fall apart on the weekends. Now, maybe for a few weekends, nothing really changes, but you then have this entire series of habits that you've gotten into on the weekend that probably did start because you were too restrictive, but now you've got this entire weekend thing that you're doing. Okay. So then what you got to do is look at what you're currently doing on the weekend and say, how can I tighten this up a little bit? Because just trying to like bear down and make yourself do it. That's what most people are going to do. But honestly, that's why most people aren't consistent. There's the thing in there's plenty of opportunity for people to be successful in life in a number of different areas. And there's a lot of people that actually are successful, but there's a lot more people that that claim that they want to be able to, reach a certain level of something, have some level of success, but they just kind of want to be told what to do. And if they're told what to do, they just want to be able to follow through and do it, and not really just follow through and do it, but like they want to claim that the absolute all the time follow through is what leads to ultimate success. Now you have to put effort in, you have to take action, but really this whole thing of like just, bearing down and pushing forward, that honestly is the easy way out. Because the easy way out is to have somebody tell you what to do and then you can do it or not do it. But if you do decide to do it, then well, it's really kind of on them if it doesn't work out. If you really want to be successful at the things that you claim to want in life, you will figure out your path. And your path is going to be from a lot of different elements that you're going to look at something and you're going to try and test things and see how they work for you. Because see, all these times that you bear down and you're not able to stick with it, and you tell yourself, I just need to be more structured. I just need to be more disciplined. All the while, you're not taking a step back to see what adjustments can I make to what's in front of me what is this telling me? Like, what is me falling off actually telling me? Because saying, well, I'm just not disciplined enough to do it, is the easy way out. And I am going to tell you, especially in this development space, there's a lot of people that like to just talk. They like to talk. Now, action is important, but even more important than that is being able to evaluate the actions that you're taking, make the adjustments that you need to make, and move forward. And consistency in any area of life, there's two things. One, consistency for a lot of things doesn't mean you're going to do it 7 days a week. There are things that you do daily, but there's also a lot of things you do consistently that you do once a week. There's things you do once a month, once every 6 months, a couple times a year. Yeah, well, that would be a couple times a year, once a year, whatever, right? So, like, it's not always more action. But what it is a lot of times is when you take a step back, you look at the process that you're going through and you question it. And I'll tell you what, and given in today's landscape, when you question it, if there's something that comes right to mind, well, I just need to push myself further. I need to push myself harder. I would question the source of that. Because again, there's a lot of people that want to talk about all the stuff that they're doing, and they're just like, well, I just need to grind, 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 grind. Grinding, pushing forward, like putting your head down and pushing forward, is a skill that you're going to need to have. It is not a default mentality. And I'm going to tell you, all the people that think they're just going to outgrind everybody else, if they're actually doing it, if they're actually doing, like, trying to push forward and they're doing it themselves, they're going to burn out. Now, I say if they're doing it because there's a lot of people that will portray this really weird head down, push forward, lone wolf thing, and they've got support. We all need support. We do. We can't do. We just can't do everything alone. We can't. So that's what I have for you. Really, with consistency. If you're burning out, if you're getting if you're not able to stick with something for the amount of time, like, again, and this a lot of times comes down to like your workouts, your eating. If you're trying to do some other developmental practice, whether it's reading, whether it's meditating, whether it's journaling, whatever it is, if you're getting to the point where you get to the weekend and you're like, enough, I don't want to do it anymore, you're too rigid on it. And that doesn't mean that you're not disciplined enough or don't want it enough. It means that the structure you have set up is not working for you. So keep that in mind. That is what I have for you. So if you're listening on the podcast, welcome. If you like what you're hearing, please go ahead and subscribe. Once you've subscribed, please rate and review wherever it is that you're listening. And then share this episode with somebody you think that would like to hear it. If you're watching on YouTube, welcome. If you like what you're watching, please go ahead and subscribe and then share the video with somebody that you think would benefit from seeing this as well. YouTube is also going to recommend a video for you to watch. Check that out if you want. But as I always say, don't spend too much time jumping down the rabbit hole. Watch a little bit of content, but get back to really connecting with yourself and living your life. So that is what I have for you. Thank you as always for listening and watching. And I'll talk to you again real soon.